Hello everyone, welcome again. I am Timmy. Okay, let's get on with this. Now these are the chess pieces in the game of chess. Okay, we have this one. You should be able to identify this. See what it looks like. This is the rook in the game of chess. This is the rook. Then we have this one. This is the bishop in the game of chess. Now if you take note, you see that we have the pieces for black side and we have it for white side. So this is the rook for black, 2 pieces. This is the rook for white, 2 pieces. This is the bishop for white and the bishop for black, 2 pieces each. Then we have what is called the knight. This is the knight. The one for white and the one for black. Then we have the pawns. We have 8 pieces. The knight is actually 2 pieces also each on each side. So we have 8 pieces on each side for the pawns. These are white pawns. This is the black pawns. Then we have the king and the queen in the game of chess. So now when you look at your chessboard, probably when you buy your chessboard or when you get a chessboard, these two, how do you recognize the king and the queen? Now look at this shape. You can see a shape of like a crown. So that one that is always having that crown shape is the queen. Is the queen. It's having the crown shape. Why this one that is having like a plus sign on top of it, most of the time there's always something on top of it, and it's always taller than the queen. The king is always taller than the queen. So the one that is taller having this shape is the king. Or probably, I don't know the kind of chess piece you have. Once you see the one that is taller is the king. But most times when you carefully look at it, you see a shape like a crown on the queen. Okay, that is that. So now in the game of chess, we need to know how these pieces are being arranged. Remember the last time I told you that this place that contains 1, that is the rank 1 and the rank 8. In every game of chess, the white pieces place first. The black does not place first. The white pieces place first. And that is why the white pieces occupies this 1st and 2nd rank. Then the black pieces occupies the 8th and 7th rank in the game of chess. Please don't make that mistake. Don't forget I told you that the light square is always at my right side, which is correct now. So now I'm seeing 8 here. Automatically it means that the black pieces will be arranged here, while the white pieces will be arranged at this side. So how do we arrange or set up our chessboard? Let me pick the black pieces first. This is the black pieces. You pick your 2 rooks. These are the rooks. So I'll make it in a simple way that you can easily remember, easily understand. You pick your 2 rooks. These 2 rooks, you put them at each corner. Did you see what I did? Then the next thing you are picking is the knight. You pick the knight. This is the knight. You sit them next to the rook. That is the arrangement. Then you pick the next pieces, the bishop. If you look at this bishop, it's almost similar to a pawn in some pieces. When you take some chess pieces, they are almost similar, depends on the size. But the difference is you will see a sign of like a cut on it. Like a cut. Check this. You see a sign of like a cut on it. Some it may not actually be cut, but you see that shape like something like this. That is the bishop. It is different from the pawn. So the bishop is the next piece. You put it like this. Then we have the king and the queen. All these ones are officials. That's why they are staying at the back rank. So this is the king and the queen. So how do we know which one is meant to occupy? Because I can put it like this. I can also put it like this. So how do I know which one is actually correct? So what you do is, now if you are following the letter, there are 2 ways to actually get this. If you are following the letter and your board is properly arranged according to where each color is meant to be, that is, black is supposed to be at the 8th, 7th rank and white is supposed to be at the 1st and 2nd rank. If you are following the letter arrangement, now the king is always on letter E. This is letter E. Letter E. the king is always on letter E. Then the queen, if you are not using the letter, the queen stays on a color. Now this is a dark queen. It stays on the dark square. Don't forget I told you we have two colors in chess, the light square and the dark square. So the queen is staying on the dark square. That is the dark queen staying on the dark square. So when it comes to this side, let's do this for this side also. The same thing. You put these two, followed by the knight, followed by the bishop. Then we have the king and the queen. As I said, the queen stays on a color, the light queen on the light square, the dark queen on the dark square. And if you are using letter, the king is always on letter E. Do you get it now? This is the correct setup of the chessboard. Then the pawns, you see we have 8 in numbers and we have 8 squares here. So they occupy the front. So the pawns, they all occupy the front. They all occupy the front. So do we get now? Now we've set up our chessboard. It is properly arranged now. Okay, in the next video, I'll be telling us about how each piece moves. Thank you.